I know your feelings. I hear you, see you, I'm there for you. You know you can just call me anytime and it's gonna be alright. And the leopard's gonna care, 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 care. Let me hear your thoughts, just share, share, share. We're all gonna show, 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 show. Empathy, empathy, let's show empathy. Empathy, we show empathy. Empathy, come on, empathy, empathy.
Who's got the behavior that soars and roars?
Leopards!
Hello again, I'm Miss Thompson.
And I'm Miss Cindy.
And for the month of September, we are focusing on the character trait of empathy. Remember, empathy is the ability to understand and be sensitive to another person's feelings.
Yes, it is all about focusing on how others feel and how we respond with care and compassion.
This week, we wanted to start something new on our channel. We want to do a read aloud all about empathy.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. Let's call in Dog and Leopard to join us. Stand in My Shoes, Kids Learning About Empathy by Bob Sorensen, illustrated by Shelly Johannes. Emily, this is the 4th time you've barged into my room. I'm trying to study for a big test. I just want to talk to you, Emily whined. Alicia closed her book and said, "Can't you have a little empathy?" Emily had no idea what her big sister meant. What's empathy? Empathy is when you understand how someone is feeling because you imagine what it's like to be them or stand in their shoes. People are grateful when you notice how they feel. I'm worried about my test, and I'd really appreciate it if you'd scram so I can study. Emily was grumpy as she left her sister's room, but she thought about Alicia's words. Would people really appreciate it if she noticed how they felt? It was drizzling outside as Emily waited for the school bus. As it pulled up, one of the older kids accidentally knocked into a little girl as she was getting onto the bus. Rosie lost her balance and sat down hard on the wet cement. "Hey," yelled Emily, "watch out for the little kids." Then Emily turned to the little girl. "Well, that's a yucky way to start the day." "I'm okay," Rosie replied, but she struggled with her heavy backpack. Emily took Rosie's hand and pulled her up, then helped her onto the bus. In the cafeteria, she noticed Mrs. Waddle struggling to lift a tray of steamed vegetables into its place on the serving line. "That sure looks heavy," Emily said. "It is," Mrs. Waddle said. "I get a workout every day when I serve lunch." "That's quite a load of stuff," Emily said to Mr. Redmond as he pushed the cart down the hallway. "I just hope I don't run someone over." Emily decided to walk in front of the cart, yelling in a loud, clear voice, "Coming through, art cart, coming through." "Get out of my way," Tommy said as he pushed Samantha. "Emily's friend out of the line, it's my turn." Tommy did this a lot at recess. "Tommy, how'd you like it if I pushed you out of line when you were waiting your turn?" "Probably not good," Tommy replied. "I love the tire swing. Samantha loves it as much as you do, so don't push her and try to take cuts, okay?" "Sorry," mumbled Tommy as he walked to the end of the line. After school, Mr. Peterson said, "Hello, Emily. I hope you had a wonderful day." She stopped and looked at him. "I did have a wonderful day. But Mr. Peterson, every day you say something nice to me. You never forget." As she walked to her seat, Emily could hear Mr. Peterson greet each child as they got on the bus. She sat down next to Samantha. When the seats were almost full, Rosie rushed onto the bus out of breath. "Oh no, there isn't a place for me." Emily nudged Samantha and then asked her to slide over. "Rosie, you can sit with us." "I can? Thanks." When Emily got home, her mom asked, "How was your day, Em? You look deep in thought." "I'm fine, but I'm wondering about something." "What's that?" "You always seem to notice how I'm feeling." "Part of being a mom." But how about you? Who notices how you're feeling? Asked Emily. Wow, Em, said her mom. That's a very thoughtful question. I guess the answer is Aunt Carla and my friends Nancy and Shauna, and mostly your dad, sometimes Alicia, and now you. Why do you ask? Just wondering, said Emily. I'm starving. Is there anything good for a snack? Let's make something together. It was almost bedtime. Emily could see Alicia studying in her room. Instead of barging in, Emily knocked on the door. Can I come in, or are you busy? You look like you want to talk, said Alicia. Come on in. I've been noticing how people feel, Emily said. You know that empathy stuff? Oh, so what happened? What did you learn? People really like it when you recognize how they feel. Just noticing seems to touch their hearts. You got it, Em. But there's something more. When I care enough to notice how others feel, something changes inside of me, Emily explained. It sounds like you enjoy that feeling. Yes, I do, replied Emily. Good. Now get out of here so I can study. Wow, that was a great story. I learned so much about empathy.
Thank you, Miss Cindy, for reading that to us.
You know, I really wish I could read it again.
You know, Bunny told me that there's going to be a copy in the library that our teachers can check out.
Wow, so we can read it in class together.
I can't wait. So this week, we are challenging you to stand in another person's shoes and really pay attention to how they are feeling. Are you responding with care and compassion?
Once again, this is an amazing way to not only show empathy, but to also show your Roar's behaviors. But before we go, how do we end our video every week? With our Roar's chant. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Lake Marie, Lake Marie. Leopard show respect within our school community. Ownership, attitude, responsibility. Leopard show safety for you and me. Lake Marie, Lake Marie. Leopards, roar.
Calling all 2nd through 6th graders for the Paw Rangers are back.
Remember, Paw Rangers are leaders on our campus. We have 2 groups, our environment managers for 2nd grade and up, who are responsible for helping to keep our campus clean, and our conflict managers for 4th, 5th, and 6th graders who help to resolve conflict at lunchtime.
Applications for the Paw Rangers will go out today, so ask your teacher if you're interested in applying.
And these applications are due on Tuesday, September 26th.
After you apply, we will be doing interviews for our Paw Ranger positions.
Ooh, interviews. Maybe we should go over some tips to help you.
Yeah, one tip would be to look the interviewer in the eye.
Great one. Another one is to speak in a clear and confident voice.
Ooh, you should also make sure that you answer all parts of the question asked.
Good one. And another one, dress for success. All right, we cannot wait to see who applies. And ready? Join the Paw Rangers today.